Welcome back. In this video, I'm going to talk about the dividend discount model with changing growth rates. I have 4 other videos, the first one being about the dividend discount model. I have a second one about the constant dividend growth model. You're currently watching the third one. Number 4 is about total payout. And in the last video, I'm going to give a summary about changing growth rates. Looking at the dividend discount model, we know that we cannot use the model to value a stock if the growth rate is not constant. Furthermore, it's also problematic, obviously, if you have a company that does not pay any dividend at all. So that also means that you need to have a company that pays a dividend in order to use the dividend discount model. So we're actually talking about young firms in their early stage of the life cycle that have very high earnings growth rates. And we know that during this period of high growth, these firms often retain 100% of their earnings and invest it in profitable investment opportunities. However, some of these young firms, when they are entering the more mature phase of the life cycle, do at some point pay dividends. Now we know that if a firm does not have a constant growth rate, and for example, the company does not pay any dividend at all, we cannot use the dividend discount model. However, when the growth rate at some point in time is stabilizing and the organization is paying dividends, then we can use the dividend discount model to calculate the price of the stock. So how does this all work? Here you can see a timeline in which the organization in the first time period only pays a dividend and no growth. In the second time period, the company pays a dividend, however includes a growth rate. Now, if the firm has a long-term growth rate of G after the period n+1, so here, then we can apply the dividend discount model and use the constant dividend growth formula to estimate the terminal stock value Pn. So Pn is capturing the present value of all dividend payments of n+1 and beyond. Pn is also called the terminal value at this point in time. So when we need to calculate the stock price and the company does not pay any dividends in the first period, so this would all be 0, then the stock price is equal to the present value of the terminal value. Let's have a look at example 8, where we are going to value a firm with 2 different growth rates. The problem goes as follows. McDonald's has just invented a potato chip that looks and tastes like a French fry. Given the phenomenal market response to this product, McDonald's is reinvesting all of its earnings to expand its operations. The earnings were €2 per share this past year and are expected to grow at a rate of 20% per year until the end of year 4. At that point, so at the end of year 4, other companies are likely to bring out competing products. Analysts project that at the end of year 4, McDonald's will cut investment and begin paying 60% of its earnings as dividends, and its growth will slow to a long-run rate of 4%. If McDonald's equity cost of capital is 8%, what is the value of the share today? Good luck. Let's have a look at the answers of example 8. In the first column, I've given a description for earnings and dividend. And here you can see all the years. Starting from €2 in year 0, earnings per share will grow by 20% per year until year 4. After which growth slows to 4%. McDonald's dividend payout rate is 0 for year 1, 2 and 3 when competition reduces its investment opportunities, and its payout will actually rise to 60% in year 4 and onwards. Then, multiplying the earnings per share with the dividend payout ratio gives us the size of the dividend payments in year 4, 5, 6 and onwards. Now, from year 4 and onwards, McDonald's dividend will grow at the expected long-run rate of 4% per year. Thus, we can use the constant dividend growth model to project McDonald's share price at the end of year 3. Using the dividend discount model, we can actually calculate the present value of all dividends beyond year 3, so from year 4 and onwards. This model will give you a share price of 62.25 at T3. So 62.25 is equivalent to the present value of the dividend paid in year 4 and beyond. In the final step, we are going to apply the dividend discount model with the terminal value in it. Well, this equation shows you that in the first 3 years there is 0 dividend. So the present value obviously is going to be 0. However, the 62.25 is the present value of all dividend payments of year 4 and beyond at this point in time. So we need to discount that back 1, 2, 3 years. And when we've done that, the stock price is going to be €49.42. Let's discuss briefly the limitations of the dividend discount model. First, there's a tremendous amount of uncertainty related to the dividend growth rate and the size of the future dividends. Second, small changes in the dividend growth rate can lead to large changes in the estimated stock price. We've come to the end of this video. My suggestion is to open the next one, which is called total payout. Thank you.